Almost Human is a sci-fi horror film directed by Joe Bagos. It's an independent, lower budget film. I used to have this one on DVD and I hadn't watched it yet, but I sold it because I thought I was moving to Vietnam. But anyways, this was on the AMC, so I decided to just put it on. It does not have a good score on IMDb with a 4.7. I usually don't put too much stock in IMDb anymore, but this was an older film. Still wanted to watch it. This one's about Seth. He's frantically runs into his friend's house, Mitch, I believe, and an alien force rips Mitch away and makes him disappear. So a couple years later, everyone's moved on. Mitch's wife Jen is working at a diner. Seth is, working at a hardware store, I think. And Mitch returns, however, he's naked in the woods, and he's definitely not human. And he kills two hunters and takes their clothes and starts killing people, and then taking the bodies away to be transformed into new creatures. So this is kind of like a gory, low-budget, grindhouse Invasion of the Body Snatchers kind of clone because of the whole new bodies thing. And the movie is pretty piss poor in terms of acting and story and pacing. It's only like an hour and 20 minutes barely. But this movie definitely, the acting bothered me the most because Mitch starts off as like this emotionless killing machine, but by the end of the film he emotes more than the main characters. He's like, come with me, but it's like too passionate. He didn't act as emotionless as he should have, but he's still acting better than everyone else who's stiff as hell. But I'm not going to fault it. It's a low budget movie. Most people are watching it for the gore. There's some brutal kills, like knife kills, shotgun kills, just axes into heads is fine. But the story was definitely very piecemeal and very basic, and doesn't really have much bearing in terms of stakes or anything, or the survival of the characters. It's basically just a mean sort of grindhouse, gross kind of splatter flick. And I guess that's fine, but sometimes you want a little bit more substance. I felt like the acting had a lot of filler too, with like people at work and stuff. So overall, I give Almost Human a 3 out of 10.